Hey everyone, Rhonda Robson with Rhonda's Tri-RRR-tistry. Thanks so much for joining me on my art channel. Today we're going to do a bloom technique on a silicone mat, and then I'm going to create magnets from there. So let's get started right away. Hey everyone, all right, we are going to do the bloom on this silicone mat. Now, the silicone mat has a little bit of a lip here, and it kind of comes up, so I'm afraid that it's gonna kind of come back into the center. So I'm gonna use a little less paint than I did last time, and let me get some started for us. So this is the Glidden Premium. Maybe we'll just start with that for now. And just gonna kind of get it a little bit out, a little bit out, a little bit out. Anyway, just so that it goes a little smoother. And this is just gonna be a fun one. I'm just gonna mix a bunch of colors together, blues and oranges, and maybe a little bit of pink in there. So let's start with this beautiful dark blue as a base. I don't really have much of an orange, so I'm gonna do this pretty, maybe this one here, maybe this pink orange, pink coral kind of color. It's more pink than it is coral. Let's do this orange. I never can say this one right, so we're just not gonna say it because I have no idea how to pronounce it right. I know one of you do, so you can someday tell me, but we're just gonna make some, I'm just picking colors now. I thought I had a plan, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna pick some fun colors. A little thick, kind of glooped up there. I'm just kind of having fun with a bunch of different colors, so let's do a really light purple on top because I'm gonna add black. Cell activator. All right, let's pop the bubbles. Last time I didn't do that ahead of time, and there's all these little divots, so I still see a lot in there, but anyway, hopefully. Kind of pushing into the white there, so I don't want to do that. So let's see what pops up here. kind of getting into the white there. All right, so while those cells are kind of coming up, let's just kind of have some fun here. Okay, let's go ahead and spin this out a little bit, just nice and gently. What's not happening is the cells are not getting any bigger, not much anyway. Let me get some of this paint off of here. All right, let's go. A little bit. Just kind of some interesting colors. I did go with a huge color palette. Yeah, not enough paint. Okay, so since we didn't have enough paint, had too little of paint, I'm gonna get some of this off of here. And then let's go ahead and do another puddle here in the center. Since we have paint, we just need a little puddle. Maybe a little more paint than that. Okay, let's go back to what I was planning on doing. And that was blues, pink, oranges kind of colors, okay? So let's start with this really dark blue. It's too thick. And you know the blue and the yellow are going to turn some of it green, right? You know that, right? So kind of a bronze color. In fact, it is bronze. And then I'll do light gold on top. Let's go with black, cell activator. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let those cells kind of come up. We'll see what happens in the center. Should pop the bubbles beforehand. Those cells are forming pretty cool. All right. Slide it more in the center. cool. Looks like one side's doing better than the other, so let's kind of push this over here a little bit. Getting there. A little bit more forceful, but I don't want to spread it out either. I want paint flying. Nice. All right, I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm sure it'll kind of settle back into the center a little bit, so I just wanna kind of do something like that. Let's go ahead and spin it another time. Just see what we can do. Okay, I'm gonna get you down and show you this. I'm gonna let it go. This will look really pretty for a wine glass or some necklaces or something like that. So let me get you down and show you. Okay, here it is wet down low, and I'm pretty positive that this is gonna go into the center a little bit more, so it's probably gonna be not quite as pretty, but we'll see. I really don't like that center, but I love just on the outside there. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. That looks so cool. All right, well, we're gonna put these, looks like there's one broken right there, on here using either the Diamond Glaze or the Gorilla Glue. I know what I'll do. I'll do the Diamond Glaze in the squares, and then I'll do circle ones with the Gorilla Glue. That'll be easier. 2, 4, 6, 8. So pretty. All right, let's do the circles. It's not as liquidy, which is sort of nice. Well, so far, I mean, they work, both of them work well. I get air bubbles for sure underneath the Dimond glaze just because of me lifting it. But if you put the dot down and you smush it down, it works out really well. But the Gorilla Glue, what I liked about it, it wasn't so liquidy, and I could just squish out all of it, which is really nice. It's a little bit wiggly now still, so it takes a little longer to dry, it seems like. So, but anyway, so there's that one. All right, so we're back. I am going to go ahead and cut these. When I had my glasses on, I didn't see really much difference between them. There was a difference in putting them on, but I don't see much of a difference underneath the glass. So this is just a little thicker, this is a little thinner. It's really kind of whatever you prefer, but let's see how it goes with cutting them out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. No, I'm going to cut it closer to the actual pieces in case I want to use some of this. So let me get that off, and then I'll get this one little piece here. And then let's get this area off. And check out the silicone mat. Look at how clean that is. It's just crazy how much this paint just came right off of it. It was really good. And I'm using canvases underneath to kind of keep it steady. But yeah, so, and it goes on my turntable a lot faster, a lot easier, I should say. All right, so let's go ahead and cut these. They're pretty easy. What I do is I actually cut them not close together initially until I have to get super close like that. And the reason why I do it that way, I don't know. I don't want them to peel off. And so I just cut them like that, so that in case it like leans over like that and it starts peeling like that one is right there, I don't want that to happen. So I kind of just cut all of them. Initially, these are really cool looking. And then I just cut the sides. And hopefully you can see this. And I get right up to the glass, but I don't go underneath it. I stay to the side, because if you don't, you'll see the white or the black of this behind it. So I'm gonna cut a couple for you, and then I'll show you the how I add them to the magnet, and then from there I'll show you the end results. I'll fast forward through this if I need to. I'm really careful though of not trying to get up underneath it. It's really easy to get up underneath, but you don't want to do that. Okay, so there's a couple. Let me do this one more here. I'll get 3 circles and 3 squares cut for you, and then I'll show you how to put the magnets on. Feels like that's coming off right there a little bit. Okay, so there's 3. Here's 1. And the round ones I just kind of let turn in my hand like that with my scissors. And I prefer these kind of scissors that have the automatic release. It just makes cutting these way easier. if you have a big enough skin and you have a place to store them, just go ahead and store them, because you never know what you might use for skin. Like I actually use even charms and jewelry. So what I mean by charms are these wine glass charms. These right here, super cool. I use also skins on my wine glasses, but not, these are too small. The pieces that I'm cutting off anyway, to be on the bottom of a wine glass. Maybe a shot glass. I've done a shot glass too. I'll show you that. I'm like off to the side so that I can get my stuff over there, but then you guys can't see it. But here's a shot glass. So that's actually really cool to see from the bottom. That was a skin. All right, let me just do one more of these. Off to the side here. Okay, so there, that's those up the side. And then let me get you the magnets. The kind that I use are really cool because you just take them off. You take off the white on the back, self-adhesive magnet. Super awesome. Another one. One more. I need a manicure bad. I don't go get manicures. I do them myself. So my own personal manicure is what I'm trying to say. I need to do my nails. All right, now here's the round one, same thing. And the cool thing is the round ones have some bigger rounds too. These are the medium size ones that I use, but there are actually larger ones, bigger like those right there. And I just get them from Amazon. I'll put a link down below. I'm not an Amazon affiliate right now. Might be someday, but not right now. I have my other job, and I just don't want to do that just right now. So anyway, all right. So there are 3 squares, 3 circles. I see no difference. The only thing that I remember the difference for, to be honest with you, is when I'm putting them on, the Gorilla Glue is thicker, and it was nice. I just put a dot down and I pushed it. This right here, you have to put a couple dots, and then and then maybe it's too much, and then it kind of slides everywhere. That was the only difference that I felt. Hopefully this doesn't yellow. It says clear, but it kind of looks yellowish, doesn't it? So yeah, it just kind of depends on what you're using that for. So I'll get these finished, and that way you can see the end results afterwards. I like using the white paper because I can see if I didn't cut it all the way. The squares seem easier to cut. I don't know if that's where it is on the because I'm cutting in a straight line or if it's because of the glue. No, this one's pretty easy too. So pretty. They look, you know, they look cool when they're, you know, when you have them on the actual skin, and then, you know, you get them off of there and they look cool, but they look amazing when you have them cut out. Just amazing. I love them. I use these, I'll probably do a art show this year. I've never done one in the almost 5 years I've been doing fluid art, but I'm thinking about doing one this year because I have so many people who love my art and I give it away. I mean, I should sell it, and I'm sorry if you know, you're trying to make a living at art, and you're not able to sell as, you know, easily. For me, this is a hobby. I have a very successful job that I love, and I don't plan on stopping until I retire, and this is my retirement gig, I think, you know. It's a pretty cool gig, so I'm planning on doing this as a retirement, something fun to do and to make a little extra money while you're doing it. But right now, I love teaching on YouTube, different techniques. I love learning different techniques, watching other YouTubers, and I get inspired by some of the things that they do, and I create my own project. And you know, that's why I'm doing what I do. And I just, to me, this is a way that I don't have to think about my day job. And so, but getting back to my whole point of the reason why I was bringing that up, so my apologies, kind of got rogue on there, is that I really would like to do an art show, and I think I've never done one before, so I think it would be fun. My husband just started his own business of mowing lawns, and they have a home show coming up, so it wouldn't be an art show, but it would be a home show that maybe I could take some of my art and he could, you know, talk about his lawn care business, and I have a portion of it with art, and have these really cute magnets, and do some coasters, maybe sell some wine glasses, maybe sell some pieces of art. I think sometimes when you go to those type of things, you're just going to just browse, and sometimes you get some good ideas and you do buy things, or you're looking for something for your home, and yeah, I just get some ideas. But you know, I might do that this year, and I think it'll be fun. And so I'll probably do quite a few magnets and wine charms and wine glasses and coasters, because those are some fun things. Maybe some jewelry. Yeah, some jewelry. I do jewelry too. So, all right, so they're all cut out now. Put that stuff off to the side. And let's go ahead and put these on. Oops, hold on. Sometimes when you're cutting, you don't see everything, but then when you put it on a white table, you certainly do. Look at that. So I made 2 sets of 6, I believe, on this one, so 12. And I would sell them for a set of 6. And so I think those ones go together. Sorry, I'm sniffling. My nose is, it's nice out and my nose is running still. Yeah, I think I did stripes on this one and cells. I'll show you what I mean by cells. Those ones are the cells, that one's the stripes. I'm sure there's other magnets that don't have the self-adhesive. If that is something that you are interested in because you want to save some money, whatever works for you. These just happen to be my favorite. I actually buy them quite often. And I really like the larger circle ones better than these medium. These are what I classify as medium to small. I just think the larger ones are just cool. I love the square ones. They're really cool. Okay, so there are the swirls and there are the cells. So those are 2 sets there. These guys, I think I did pretty much, everything's pretty much the same, so we'll see on these. And if you notice, when I take it off, I keep it between 2 fingers, and then I put it between 2 fingers on the other one, opposite side, so that way I center it to the best of my ability. Is it perfectly centered? Probably not, not always, but no one looks at the back. Everyone just wants to see this on your refrigerator, right? That's not metal, so. It's probably aluminum. Sometimes you'll get some of the glue on the top, and you'll just want to get that off of there just so that it looks as clear and as shiny as it possibly can. Almost done. Project's almost done. And just like that, you've got 2 sets of square, 2 sets of rounds, and a really nice, awesome gift, or if you're gonna sell it, here's some piece of, right there, some glue. So I'll get that off of there, but aren't they cool? I'll get you down and I'll show you them in person, closer, give you a closer look. Okay, I'll bring you down. Awesome. So cool. Sorry, blurry. So cool, so cool, so cool.
Thanks for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell. And if you like this video, I bet you're gonna like these as well. Thanks a lot and have a great day. Bye!